All right, so standard form, you have to use this formula to find the x value of the vertex. Once you find that value, this is now an input. You now have to find the output, which means you take this value, you substitute it into the function or the quadratic, and you get, once the arithmetic, you get your y value. Okay, so that's how you find the vertex. Okay, so off this worksheet, the very last one is called h of x. Remember, we can call it f of x, h of x, y, anything. All right, so looking at it, a is -3, b is +6, and c is +2. Okay, so in order to find the vertex, you have to use this formula minus b over 2a. Oops, it's crooked. All right, so 6 is positive, so -6. 2, a is -3. And so I get 1. Yeah? You guys remember this? Kind of? Okay, so if my vertex is 1, I now need to find the y value to my vertex. Well, input, output. Take that value of 1, substitute it. So if we're using function notation, what is h of 1? H of 1 is, instead of x, you're substituting the value of 1 every time you see an x. So it's -3x squared, -3 1 squared, plus 6x plus 6 to the 1 plus 2. 6 times 1 plus 2. And if the number's small enough, you might be able to just kind of compute it in your head. But if you want to use the calculator, what is it, by the way? You should kind of be able to do it in your head. No? Five. Well, you can't see. 5. Right? So we should get 5, because what's 1 squared? 1. What's 6 times 1? 6. So what's -3 plus 6? 3. 3 plus 2, 5. All right, that is now your vertex. And so now you are back to where it was on vertex form, where now it's that easy. And so, okay, how does the, I know it doesn't ask you to graph it, but let's just do a table just to show you guys. How does a table differ from vertex form? Not at all. Your vertex gets placed in your third slot. Do you want to go 0, -1, or 2, 3? You want to go 3, 2, 1, 0, -1, or do you want the -1, 0? 3, 2, 1? Okay. 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, -1. If you don't mind the -1, you could put it at the top, right? But remember, it doesn't matter. You can think about the numbers, see what you're better at. But then these two are going to have the same y values. So same thing. Take the 3, substitute it. You'll get the 2 y values. And then 0 is really easy, right? That one's kind of easier than the 2, because you're like 0, 0. So don't you just get 2 here, right? All right, so that's kind of it. So Monday, you guys will get another standard form sheet. We'll practice it. And then, so what comes after that? Of course, you're still going to get a Canvas assignment where you're going to factor where the a value is not 1. You guys have covered the quadratic formula, factoring when a is 1. Now we'll do the factoring of a is not 1, and then I'll still have some repeats of those. And then how does it progress? Now I give you a graph with 2 points, and you guys have to find the a value, and you have to write the equation of the quadratic. The equation isn't given to you. You have to find it for me. Okay. So then back to this sheet. That's -3. What do we say? 1, 5? 1, 5. And by the way, if you are new and you don't have this, I'll get more of them on Monday so that you can have it. Okay. The parabola is downward. Remember, right? If your vertex here is 1, 5, which number is going to start your range? In terms of your range, what's the limit? And then either goes positive infinity or negative infinity. But you got a 50-50 shot from the vertex. Which number does a range grab? The 5. So because it's concave down, it is inclusive 5. Whoops. Don't do that. It is negative infinity to 5 inclusive, or its y is less than or equal to 5, whichever one you want to write. Just to make it fair. Oh, I'm still recording. Stop it. Okay.